I have to stop using the word coral because, like, it's not me anymore. Like, the word coral is not me anymore. Because, I'm trying to move away from, like, buzzwords. I'm trying to move away from those words because, like I've already mentioned the serious streams, like the streams I did like last week, and yeah, I'm trying to get away from that idiotic person that got banned from somebody's Twitch chat, and it shook me. But yeah, like I said before, I no long like I said before, I am no longer angry at the person who I was angry at. She did not deserve it because I'm such a butthead. Yeah, I am a butthead. But I can say her name. Her name is ContraPoints. I was angry at her because people watched her more than me, and lo and behold, it totally affects my content. It affected how I did my content, and then I got suspended from some. I got banned from somebody's Twitter, Twitch, and Discord, and so I actually it actually forced me to look back and look back at everything. And it's like, oh my god, I think I set the whole forest on fire, because I think I've burned bridges because of that. I watched one of her videos and didn't really enjoy it. I don't think I like how quiet she talks, kind of quietly. That's totally fair. I was supposed to watch one of her videos, but I'm not there yet. I'm honestly not there yet. I'm honestly not there. I can't watch her videos right now because even though I don't hate her, I can't watch her videos at the moment. Like I can't. And I said this before, but I think she's the reason as to why I actually ended up finding out that I was trans. Like I said this before, I found out I was trans because I was envious of her, and another person whose name is Invisible Girl actually kind of joked that you hate her. That means you might have a small crush on her. And it turns out I might have. Like I figured this out on Thursday stream. I was like talking and I'm like, okay, I might have had a crush on her. And I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, oh my god. And it didn't shake me as much as when I found out I was bisexual when I was in the second grade, but it was still kind of shocking. Like, it was bad. Like, my hatred for her was bad. It got to the point where I'm like, okay, if you like her, leave. I am blocking you. If you like her, I'm blocking you from Twitter. If you mention her, I'm blocking you from everything. If you mention one of her videos and watching one of her videos, I am not going to talk to you ever again. It's between her or me. Uh, then a few things happened. Let's just say it was bad. How long ago was this? In terms of finding out that I actually had a crush on her, last week, last Thursday on the stream when I realized, yeah, Chloe was right, even though she was half joking. And here's the thing: it wasn't hatred leading to love. Honestly, here's the thing: it was not hatred leading to love. It was hatred, and the love was buried. Somehow there was love in there. There was a crush in there, but it was buried upon jealousy and envy and hatred and wishing she would suffer. Like I forgot to mention this a few times. I forgot to mention this on those serious streams, but I did make music. I did make bass guitars. I did make bass guitar melodies because I strongly despised her. That tough? Oh, yes. Sure, not any. I don't know. It's like, I don't know if I want to be you or date you. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, kind of. It was envy. It was envy. It was definitely envy. And jealousy. Envy, jealousy, hatred. And it got to the point that I ended up, like, having made several bass guitar melodies dedicated to how much I hated her. Like, I can give you some examples. Here's the thing, I can give you some examples. I could go to my SoundCloud right now and I could tell you exactly where. I could honestly tell you exactly the melodies I've made um just dedicated to how much I hated her. Unperson. There's a song called Unperson. F your C fit. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna show you the. I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna straight up show you what it's called. You know? So this is the title. This is one of the titles. I don't want to say the words, but this is the title of one of the songs. I had issues. I'm still working those issues out. I don't know if you can see the title of that. Again, it was bad. It was really really bad. And this is from 2 months ago. Oh Lord, you made hate music. Oh yes, I did. I did. I made a lot of it. I made quite a few. Oh, and there's also I hate your effing soul. Well, at least you were passionate about something, I guess. Yeah, but again, like I said before, it affected my work. And I effing hate you. Yeah, like I said, it was bad. It was genuinely bad. Um well, there was a lot more. You're the reason why I hate myself. This was 8 months ago. And again, it was like fairly bad. Um I want you to suffer. What else? Oh, and F off. There's actually a genuine song called F off. And it was dedicated to her. And there is a 10-minute song I made called Fractured. It's 10 minutes long. This took a week to do. This took an entire week to do. It took a 10-minute song took a week to do, and it was kind of it was surprisingly easy to do when you have the power of hate into you. Like, this was where like my frustrations just built. Like, it was bad. Like I said before, it was bad. It was really 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 bad. Like, it was. And then there was a song called Tranquil Spite, which is just me playing bass guitar just to say, hey, I hate you. But it was like, it wasn't outwardly tranquil. This was just pretty much like, I don't like this person. I don't like ContraPoints, but the hatred was downplayed at least. Um, yeah, but nothing much afterwards. Like, but that 10-minute song Fractured was pretty much the angriest I got, and then like the rest of the songs about ContraPoints were pretty much like sniping Well, I can relate. Like, I'm older and sometimes I get jealous of younger people who started transitioning sooner. Yeah, it sucks, but sometimes it's better late than never. And who knows, some people actually will look up to you and think, oh my god, she's cute. How come I'm not that cute? That sucks. My goodness, that's a bit of an obsession. It was. It is a bit. It was a bit of an obsession, but like it was bad. It was like I actually ended up getting punished for it. Like some of you might know my hatred for Fortnite, and it was so bad that like my Chloe actually flat out said, "Okay, if you put out that 10-minute song about how much you hate ContraPoints, you are going to play Fortnite." And I'm like, well, if I might as well, I better do it then. I'm going to have to do it. But I'm mostly happy for them. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that you're happy for them. No, please stop. I stopped. Here's the thing. I did stop. I kind of did stop 2 months ago. Then I started HRT, and then my mind started to clear, and I'm looking back on my past and going, I burnt a lot of bridges. So yeah, and I ended up being on stream and apologizing to ContraPoints. Suffice to say, it destroyed a lot of my old YouTube show. Like, for those of you who don't know, I actually did a YouTube show. People make mistakes. Yeah, they do, but not self-destructive. Here's the thing, not self-destructive mistakes. At least they make mistakes, but it wasn't self-destructive. Hopefully people can understand that. I hope so too. I honestly hope so too, but during between 2018 to 2021, um I because of my hatred for ContraPoints, I almost died by my own hands. I hated the entire world. That included friends, family, and like people at work. I hated work. I hated myself. I hated how I was. I hated myself on the inside. I wanted everybody to suffer, including the person who I'm dating. I wanted him to suffer as well, because everybody's like, oh, everybody has their crap together, but I don't, and I'm like, all because of ContraPoints. I blame her for actually making me like this. Like, I hated everybody, everybody. It took me a while to it took me a while to it took me a while to actually realize that I can't compare myself to other people. But those 4 years hurt. You are amazing because you are you. You're amazing because you are you. You are absolutely amazing. Everybody here is amazing. Hi, Katrina. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing okay. And yes, it does happen. Again, like I said before, I was gonna mention like a show I used to do where I make fun of music videos. Well, like I said before, I would do 25 episodes a season and then take a break. Well, ever since I saw a ContraPoints live stream, what ended up happening was I was just like legitimately PO'd because everybody was watching her more than me, and I'm like, it's like, well, I work hard on my things, and my things was just like, making fun of music videos once a week with a very bad webcam and no microphone. And yeah, but I did my best. And then after that, like after that, like season 4, something, my brain broke. Like after I saw ContraPoints' live stream, my brain just broke, and I'm like, hey, if I do more stuff, people will actually watch me. And not only did that not happen, but I was just so angry that it affected the rest of the show. Like from season 5 to season 10, it just, whether it was minor or it was major, it affected everything after season 4. So that's pretty much about over 200 episodes where the show suffered because of my hatred for ContraPoints. 200 episodes of self like, oh my god, I just realized 200 over 200 episodes of my own show where I self-destructive and it suffered. It's great to see you. I took a break from Twitch, but it wasn't intentional. That's totally fine as long as you're back. Um, we're just talking about stuff. I forgot what. You have seasons? Yeah. So there's the show I used to do, which was me making fun of music videos at least once a week. Like one music video a week. I would I would have 25 episodes for one season, and then take a 3-month break. Then 25 more episodes the next season, and take a break. Like, so I wouldn't have. So I could just take a break and recharge. So yeah. So the first 4 seasons were like that, and then season 5 was 30 episodes. Yeah, 30 episodes a season. No, 30 episodes in one. Because I was so angry at ContraPoints and how people are watching her, and it's like, hey, listen, I'm going to do 30 episodes per season. No, 30 episodes. I'm going to make 30 episodes. I'm going to upload them all in one day. And like I said before, I was like, okay, content warning a little bit, but I said to myself, finish, if I don't finish doing these episodes by a certain period of time, I would take my own life. And lo and behold, I'm still here. And then I uploaded all 30 episodes in one day, and I realized people didn't watch it, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it again. Only this time, I don't remember what I did. So there was a dark gap. There, like I said before, there was a blank slate between when I uploaded all of season 5 and when I started season 8. So there's about 5 months that I do not remember. 5 months I don't remember. So anytime somebody asks me about season 6 and 7, I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't remember a thing. It's just gone. Like, I completely blacked out during everything during those 2 seasons. I don't remember a thing. Like the hate. I don't know if it's because of exhaustion, or the hatred for ContraPoints just went into such overdrive that it just like completely fried my brain. But yeah. So season 8 I remember, because that was supposed to be the last season I was supposed to do for the show, and then I kept going. And some days I'm just looking back, and I'm like, why didn't anybody stop me? You know? Like, I look back at the show, which I am kind of proud of, but I'm like, why didn't anybody just stop me? Because if you look at season 5 of my show, you will see that there is like a clear self-destructive path. Like, it's nothing, but you can see what's going on. Like, if you look at it very closely. Like, the first episode, if you watch all of season 5 and you just go through it, you could see, like, my mind is not even my mind, but you can see physically that I was suffering. Like, I went from, okay, I'm kind of skinny, to, like, frail. Like, I looked awful. Like, I looked awfully frail. Like, I felt on the verge of dying. When I shot that last episode, I felt like I was dying. It took me, like, when I shot that last episode, it took me 40 minutes to do, and I was just so frustrated because I was fumbling lines over and over and over again. And the last episode was about the Paul brothers, like Jake and Logan Paul. And that was when I was just legitimately 120% angry. But I was not angry at the Paul brothers. Like, I was screaming, but I was screaming at how much I hated them. I think, I'm not sure, but I was screaming, and the screaming was not for the Paul brothers, it was for ContraPoints and how much I hated her. And my voice ended up being extremely shot. And I was just frustrated. Like, I was legitimate, like, at that point, I was completely suicidal. Like, I was, like, when I shot that last episode for season 5, I was completely self-destructive. Like, I was completely suicidal. I was completely, I was kind of out of control. Um, my voice was shot, my mind was fried. I did not know what I was gonna do, and so, like, yeah. So it was. I guess it was because my brain was so fried and I was so self-destructive, and that is why I don't remember anything about season 6 or 7. Like, it was legitimately awful. Like, making season 5 was awful, and season 6 and 7 I don't remember. And then the rest of it was just going from, okay, that was fine, to I could have done better. Like, in the long run, after season 4, the first 4 seasons of my show were fine. And then afterwards, I don't know why nobody told me to just stop. I just wanted to entertain, but I don't know why nobody told me to stop making the show. If somebody did, then I could have ended the show at 100 episodes and just walked away and learned and just, kept to myself. Like, left the show as it was, 100 episodes long. There are some flaws with it, but it would have been fine. But then I kept going, and then it just started getting, like, the passion for it just faded away. And it just got, I just never felt the same way I did again. You gotta go to sleep? Okay, Kilanya. Hope you get some rest. I hope that you feel better, and I hope that you have all the cheeseburgers you can in your dreams. I hope so. But yeah, so that's pretty much like my history with ContraPoint. Well, the entire history is on my YouTube channel. The entire history with her is my YouTube channel, which again I would like to specify. Nothing. I love you too, Kilanya. I absolutely do love you. I hope that you feel better. I hope that you don't feel tired when you wake up. I love you too. Cheeseburgers are love. Yeah, cheeseburgers are love. You hear that, Shrek? But yeah, so yeah, again, I'd like to apologize to ContraPoints for blaming her for everything that went wrong with, from 2017 to 2021. At that point, I tried to take my life again. So yeah, if I took my life earlier this year, I would not have started HRT. I would not have done these early streams. And the last stream I would have done was me having a mental breakdown an hour into the last stream while playing Saints Row 4. Yeah. Dark. But, I'm genuinely glad to be here. You know? I'm really glad that I'm here doing this, just talking. And sometimes it's not usually. Sometimes it could get serious. Sometimes it's just not funny. You know? I mean, there's no difference. Like me being funny. But yeah, here's the thing. Like depression is it's deep. It's deeper than one might realize. And I should know. I was there. Well, kind of sort of. I kind of sort of there. Well, I kind of sort of was there. The CD was playing, but there were a few scratches on it if you get my drift. But there's nothing wrong with talking about it. You know, whether with friends, whether with families, whether with therapists or doctors or getting help. I mean, dumping on her about her NB takes and increasingly upper middle class lib content is about legit, but holy ish, we are finding ways of bearing ourselves up. Yeah. Um, I don't hear about her hot takes, but I'm trying very hard because there is somebody who here's the thing. There is somebody who I respect called Abigail Beck who looks up to ContraPoints and yeah, I don't want to tell her about the fact that I hated ContraPoints and how much I suffered. Beating depression sucks so much. It does. It honestly does. Having depression sucks. Especially when you think everybody else has it figured out. Well, they probably don't. They don't have it figured out. They're just like you and me. They have problems. They just have different problems. Like, they have different problems. Um, yeah, so they have, like, different problems. You know? And sometimes jealousy comes from the fact. Yeah, I've been spiraling myself lately. Katrina, I absolutely hope that you're okay. Like, I genuinely hope that, I really hope that you're actually doing okay in terms of, like, because I like you said before, you actually had to like leave Twitch for a while, not intentionally, but I really hope that I really hope that you have taken care of yourself at least, because yeah, like depression genuinely hurts. Like, it does hurt, and I'm slowly bouncing back. Thank you. I'm I'm glad that you're bouncing back. I'm really glad that you are bouncing back, and I hope you and everybody else in chat is doing absolutely well. Can you? I can't like. Talk about mood whiplash in this stream. I went from talking about how sick I was because of a stomach issue and I had to use the washroom, to talking about how much hatred I had of this one content creator who did not deserve it, and how it just screwed up everything in terms of my content. I would love to and it has affected a lot of other things too. Like, Fortnite is a bad game, but it's not awful. Um, yeah, yeah, I'll say it. Fortnite is a bad game, but it's not awful. I still don't like it. But if you play it, I will not judge. I'm slowly trying to not be. I'm slowly trying not to be that person, you know? I'm slowly trying not to, Yeah, I'm slowly trying to get away from. This is all because somebody banned me from their Discord and Twitch and Twitter. So I'm guessing. And I don't know I don't know what I did, but here's the thing, and this is what Apple Light said to me on Twitter. Um, there are trans people who are envious about other trans people because they're so far ahead in what they want to do. And yeah, I was thinking about it and go, yeah, who was the first trans person, one of the first trans people that I saw on the internet? And it turns out it was ContraPoints, and I hated her due to the fact that she was smarter than me. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna say it. She was smarter than me. She was more attractive than me, and I'm like, so she's attractive and smart. That's a combination that I will never, I will never get because I think she has a master's degree, and I just have a degree. Yeah, most online multiplayer is hard to deal with. It is. Here's the thing. I just don't like playing it. I just thought that Fortnite was just not a good game. That's just it. I just thought that Fortnite was not a good game. You know? But yeah, so as we rock the microphone here, um yeah, again, mood whiplash, but like hearing about her accomplishments made me like not like her because it's like she's so far ahead. I think mine was Riley J. Dennis and Melissa Maya Monet. I have no idea who those people are. Hold on, I want to see this. I have no idea who those people are. Like, ugh. Riley J. Dennis. Australian American YouTuber. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Okay. Um, let me see who Melissa. Okay, so she is Samaya Monet. Monet. I almost said Monet, but Melissa Mia. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, I see how. Okay. Um. Okay, I see. Um. Okay, I see. I see. But here's the thing. Like I've mentioned before, like somebody has mentioned me before. Shoo, shoo, shoo. That's it. Just three sneezes. Three very small sneezes. But as a lot of people have pointed out before, make your own path. Make your own path. Yes, there are trans women out there who you would be jealous of. Thank you, Gesundheit. Um, if you're trans, a lot of trans women, when they start out, they're just envious about how far other trans women are. How far away they are. But, they seem like adorable sneezes, but really, that's just me being quiet and supposed to being like, hutch, you know? But, I mean, the moral is don't be so envious around somebody about somebody that you end up, don't be so envious that you end up dedicating your entire life to wishing that they self-destructed or just like fell off a cliff and weren't popular anymore and you just want them to suffer, just please don't. It's not good for you, it's not good for anyone.